Right, folks, for you racing folks that watch the channel, I'm recording this early-ish on. I'm working from home today. It's probably 2 or 3 o'clock. I don't even know what time. I've not got me. I don't even really matter what time it is, but I'll let you know what time it is. I've got the bins on. 2:45. I'll bang this out about 6:30 tonight. The main messages are coming out about 7 o'clock. There's not many messages out there tonight. There's not much news I can find. That is unless other stories hit over the next few hours. But for those racing folks amongst you, and I know these are good for you, you're going to get 3 or 4 videos tonight. And it's not because there's no other info out there, although that's probably a little part of it. It's that I've got 3 or 4 subjects to cover. Now, I'm going to warn you beforehand. One of them's going to be pretty long, probably 20, 25, 30 minutes. What do you mean they're all long? I don't do it just to monetize it. I don't do it to earn. I'm still not earning from it. No. One of them I'm going to go into probably a deeper dive on, I would imagine. And it's probably one that's going to surprise you. Make of that what you will. I think some of you might already know. I'm going to end up probably falling out with somebody I'd rather not fall out with. But folks, when there's things that need saying and things that need doing, I'll say or do them. Maybe in the odd instance I'll leave it a little bit too long, and maybe over the last 4 or 5 days I've been thinking about what to do here, and a couple of things have happened over the last sort of 2 or 3 days that have made up my mind. So we're going to touch on 2 or 3 different people tonight with opinions on those 2 or 3 people. I'm going to read you a few comments out about certain people, and I'm going to read you an email I've received earlier of somebody. The name will of course be protected. We're not going to get anyone in any trouble. But there are going to be 2 or 3 videos. Now I'm back to normal today. I'm working from home today, but I'm back. I've got all the horses wrote down on what Sandro would call his crib sheet. I've got all the tips out there. I think the Glorious is still away from the game. I've not seen anything of Dave the Super. I will look again. But I think most everybody else that we follow that offers tips, I think I've got them all. So they're all wrote down. So there will be a scores on the doors as well. But that might be another 9, 9:30, 10 p.m. tonight, because these races are get up to about 9ish. And I noticed some pillocks had one near 9 o'clock in Ireland. So that's going to make that a later message. But there's going to be 3 or 4 other horse racing ones. There's also going to be another, and it's not to get views or anything like that, another Henry Cecil special, if I can find the story. I read a story the other day that was far, far superior to the one I read to you about a week ago from the Sporting Life. It's much better than that, but it is longer. I won't do it justice because it's been wrote by a titan of the news industry, somebody that's far superior at what he does to anything that I've ever done at anything. See, I need to put a G on there. But I'll read you that for those that might be interested. It's a brilliant story. It's a crackerjack of a story. I'll read you that later if I can find it. I don't know if I'll find it, but if I can find it, I'm going to cover that as well, because it's a belting story from a few years ago. So those followers of Sir Henry, I was one myself, might enjoy that. So 3 or 4 racing things later, and not much else. What have we done today? I think I've only put 3 stories out there. Something on Eric Ten Hag's future at Manchester United. Something about the prices at that there Wembley. The beer, the food, the car parking prices. Something about sunbeds, getting sunbeds when you're abroad. I know there wasn't much to cover. Good story, to be honest with you, I've got to say. Surprising source as well. Other than that, there's nothing. I've looked everywhere. Newspaper, TV, everything. Can't find anything to talk about. Nothing at all. I could talk about Michael Mosley, but everywhere you go, you've got Michael Mosley. Nothing against him. Nothing against him at all. I'm not having a pop. But on every news channel and every programme is the lead story. So that one's being covered to... Death would be the wrong word. You know what I mean, covered. It's being covered. So I'll leave that one. And that's it. So, probably between about 7 and half 8, you're going to get 3 or 4 stories, 3 or 4 different, So, strap yourselves in, watch them, and that's it. Sorry to disturb you. Hope you're having a good day.